Hold on to your seats, Chiefs Kingdom, because even in an off-season without playoff football in Kansas City, the heartbeat of this franchise never really slows down. And tonight, the spotlight turns once again to one of the most iconic figures to ever wear red and gold. Travis Kelce. The man. The myth. The tight end who redefined the position. And yes, the headline that's buzzing around the league right now. Travis Kelce is officially missing the NFL Pro Bowl games, and he's doing it on his own terms. Now, let's set the scene. It's late January, Super Bowl week is creeping closer, and for the first time in years, the Kansas City Chiefs are watching the postseason from home. A strange feeling, right? This is a franchise that's been spoiled by success. Super Bowl champions in 1969, then a long wait, then the modern explosion, 2020, 2023, 2024, a dynasty forged under Andy Reid, powered by Patrick Mahomes, and anchored emotionally and physically by Travis Kelce. For nearly a decade, Kansas City football has been appointment viewing, and Kelce has been right at the center of it all. Even in what many would call a turbulent 2025 season, Kelce didn't fade. 13 seasons into his NFL career, at age 36, with the wear and tear of deep playoff runs and countless collisions, he still put up numbers most tight ends would dream of. 76 receptions, 851 yards, 5 touchdowns. And here's the part that really matters. He did it while catching passes from 3 different quarterbacks. That's right. When Patrick Mahomes, the engine of this offense and the face of the NFL, went down with a season-ending knee injury in Week 15, the Chiefs' entire identity was shaken. But Kelce? He stayed steady. He stayed productive. He stayed professional. That consistency earned him his 11th consecutive Pro Bowl selection. Let that sink in for a moment. 11 straight years as one of the best at his position. In a league that chews players up and spits them out, Kelce has been the constant. From his early breakout seasons to his record-setting playoff performances, including that legendary run where he became Mahomes' security blanket in every high-leverage moment, Kelce has built a resume that puts him firmly in the conversation as one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, right alongside legends like Tony Gonzalez, another name forever etched into Chiefs history. So when the news broke that Kelce would miss the 2025 Pro Bowl games in San Francisco, eyebrows went up across the league. Especially because this wasn't about injury. Kelce is believed to be healthy. The Chiefs aren't playing in the postseason. And yet, when the AFC roster needed a replacement, it was Buffalo Bills tight end Dalton Kincaid who got the call. Why? Because Travis Kelce had other plans. Instead of lining up for skills challenges and flag football under the bright lights of Pro Bowl week, Kelce is heading to Arizona. He'll be teeing it up at the Annexus Pro-Am ahead of the 2026 WM Phoenix Open, one of the most electric golf events in the world. Picture it, TPC Scottsdale, packed grandstands, rowdy fans, and Kelce walking the fairways alongside sports royalty like Larry Fitzgerald, Carly Lloyd, Emmitt Smith, and rising NFL star Trey McBride. The tournament didn't waste any time hyping it up either, posting online, quote, @Killatrav has entered the chat. One of the greatest tight ends ever will tee it up. That Pro-Am gets underway Wednesday morning, February 4th, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Meanwhile, the Pro Bowl games kick off the night before at the Moscone Center in San Francisco, televised on ESPN. Logistically, Kelce could have done both. But this decision tells us something deeper. This isn't about skipping an event. This is about priorities. And maybe, just maybe, it's about perspective. You see, Travis Kelce is standing at a crossroads. He's set to become a free agent this off-season. 13 years with one franchise. 13 years of grinding, blocking, catching, leading, and winning. And for the first time in a long time, there's real uncertainty about what comes next. Retirement? A short-term deal? One last ride with Mahomes once he's healthy? No one knows yet, maybe not even Kelce himself. On his New Heights podcast with his brother Jason Kelce, Travis said it best. He wants to, quote, just be a human for a couple weeks, maybe a month or so. That line hit home with a lot of fans. Because we're so used to seeing these players as superheroes, we forget the toll it takes. The injuries, the pressure, the expectations. Especially in Kansas City, where the standard has been Super Bowl or bust. Let's not forget what this season looked like from a tactical standpoint. Andy Reid's offense, usually so creative and explosive, had to adapt on the fly once Mahomes went down. The quarterback, the play-calling leader, the guy who reads defenses before the snap and improvises after it, gone. Suddenly, the Chiefs leaned more heavily on timing routes, short yardage concepts, and veteran awareness. That's where Kelce still thrived. In the red zone, that area inside the opponent's 20-yard line where space is tight and decisions must be instant, Kelce remained a trusted option. His ability to find soft spots in zone coverage, to shield defenders with his body, to communicate adjustments mid-play, that's veteran mastery. Defensively, Kansas City leaned on Chris Jones, the emotional anchor of the defense, to keep games close. Jones, much like Kelce, embodies the Chiefs' modern era, tough, relentless, and clutch. And while Isaiah Pacheco continued to run with that angry, downhill style fans love, the absence of Mahomes ultimately proved too much to overcome over a full stretch. Still, even in a down year, the Chiefs remained relevant. Because that's what dynasties do. They don't vanish. They reload. And Kelce? He's still very much part of the NFL's biggest week. Even if he's not at the Pro Bowl, don't be surprised if you see him in the Bay Area later in the week. He's a finalist for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, one of the league's most prestigious honors, recognizing excellence on and off the field. That award will be announced at NFL Honors on Thursday night, February 5th. Add to that tight end university, the organization Kelce co-founded with George Kittle and Greg Olsen, hosting a Super Bowl event the same night. If anyone embodies what it means to elevate the position and give back to the game, it's Travis Kelce. And let's be real, Kelce is bigger than football now. From national endorsements to pop culture appearances, from podcast charts to red carpets, his presence extends far beyond the hash marks. He's one of the most recognizable athletes in America, and yet he's still that guy who feeds off the energy of Chiefs Kingdom, who thrives on the roar of Gayha Field at Arrowhead Stadium, one of the loudest, most intimidating venues in all of sports. That crowd, that chant, the tomahawk chop echoing through the Midwest. It's football theater. So what does all this mean for the future? Some analysts believe Kelce has at least one more strong season left, especially if Mahomes returns healthy and Andy Reid retools the offense. Others think this moment, stepping away from the Pro Bowl, choosing golf, choosing reflection, could be the first sign that the end is closer than we think. A former NFL tight end told me recently, "You don't lose the love for the game. You lose the love for the grind." And that quote feels especially relevant right now. If this is the final chapter, what a chapter it's been. Countless clutch catches, playoff records, Super Bowl confetti, and leadership that doesn't always show up in the box score. And if it's not? If Kelce comes back, refreshed, motivated, and reunited with Mahomes? Well, AFC defenses might want to buckle up. Because we've seen this movie before. Count the Chiefs out at your own risk. This is a franchise built on resilience, from Len Dawson's era to Derek Thomas's dominance, to Tony Gonzalez redefining a position, to this modern juggernaut under Andy Reid. And Travis Kelce has been the connective tissue between greatness and legacy. So as Super Bowl 60 approaches, with the Seahawks and Patriots set to clash at Levi's Stadium, keep one eye on Arizona, one eye on San Francisco, and both ears open. Because even when he's not on the field, Travis Kelce has a way of commanding the conversation. This is the Chiefs we know. This is the Chiefs we love. And whatever comes next, Chiefs Kingdom will be watching.